Bangkok, and in my honest opinion, Thailand in general, is just wild in the best way possible. It's so super creative, it's full of color, and there's this constant buzz of innovation everywhere. Like, it's way ahead of the curve compared to so many other places. And the energy, it never really dies down. The city might snooze for a bit, but it never truly sleeps. You can feel that pulse anytime, day or night.
Surprise! Surprise! Surprise!
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm back again. I didn't film anything this first half part of the day today because I needed to get a haircut. And I'm thinking that I'm looking pretty sharp right now. He even did a quick cleanup of my shave, which was amazing. I used Esquire at Bangkok 1, and I've been there once before, and they are amazing. The service is truly out of this world. Then I had to change my hotel, and that was due to some very positive circumstance. I was offered a free 3-night stay at a suite in Bang Rak district of Bangkok. And here I am in the suite, and I'll show you the room. I already been through it once, so I'll show you everything right now. Ladies and gentlemen, ยินดีต้อนรับสู่โรงแรม narrated. I have a small kitchen with seating area here. I got a sofa and a very big screen smart TV. And look at that. They have subscribed to Captain's Voyage. You better do the same, I think. This is my last video from Bangkok, actually. Didn't get that many views, but for me it's fun doing it. And apart from that, let's go into the bedroom. This is the bedroom. And I got a small writing desk as well there. And there is a clothes hanging area and a safe. And I really like this chair with a view toward the street. It's a very narrow alley way outside the hotel. It's a one-way street. I think I'm going to sleep quite well here. And then there is 2 beautiful doors here. Let's see what's inside. There is a rainwater shower. There is a jacuzzi hot tub, a jacuzzi bathtub, and then there is a restroom, of course, and then there is my bags and additional hanging area, and there is a huge, I guess, makeup mirror. And then we're back out to the bedroom. So now you can say that you've been with the captain in the bedroom in Bangkok. Lucky you, not.
One eternity later.
Last night was wild. I started at a bar in Ceylon. Met up with an old friend and we decided to head to Khao San Road, which in itself is a bad idea because Khao San Road means, well, a lot of alcohol, and it was a lot of alcohol. I met a Swedish guy and I met a French guy and a couple of other Thais, and eventually we ended up at Ram Kamheng before I call it quits at around 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning. I left them behind as they were partying really hard. Today I'm feeling a lot better, but I'm really happy to have had the chance to relive Bangkok like it was 25, 30 years ago with true party and a lot of friends, a lot of new people, a lot of drinks. I feel fine today though. I feel really fine today. Really happy, and just need to drink a little bit more water. I didn't get out of bed before 12 noon, so that morning is gone. Anyway, all worth it. All really, really worth it. And tonight, I either plan to go to see a Thai movie or go to Asiatic Riverside. We'll see. Yeah. Life is unfair for some people. Just want to say that we really don't know what tomorrow is going to bring us. So I think it's really important that we enjoy the time we are given, because we have no idea when this is taken away from us. I have been reflecting today because it's been an emotional day, and that is for some particular reason. And it brings back some really difficult memories in my own life. So my wish for you all out there is to enjoy the time that we are given. Do what you can to live the life you want to live. Well, that's it. That's it for the cheesy part. Let's get back to the vlog, Travel Diaries, even though I have not filmed a lot yet because I've been really busy. All right, thank you. Oh, look at Grand Diamond Pratunam, my former home. This is one of my apartments when I lived in Bangkok. So many memories from this place. Good evening. It's time for a super dry Asahi. This is my favorite beer right now. I don't drink beer a lot, but sometimes it's just perfect. Perfectly fresh, perfectly refreshing, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Much later.
Another day in Bangkok and a little reflection today. It's been 17 years. At the end of this year, it's been 17 years since I moved back to Norway. And that is pretty amazing when I let it sink in. 17 years. Heck, that's almost a whole lifetime. That's a long time. Anyway, I come back to Thailand a lot of times during these 17 years, and each time seems to be extremely different. Different thoughts, different moods, different vibe, and all of them has been, for the main part, very good. I met a lot of amazing people, and I've also met a lot of people I wish I had met while I lived here. But anyway, I'm still here, and this visit has also been one of those truly memorable trips. I feel very much at home, at ease, and I feel very happy here in Thailand. It's easy to meet people, talk to people, and it's also fun because I do speak the local language, and that makes it a lot more fun. Yeah, that's some thoughts right now. I just wanted to share them with myself in the video for future reference. Yeah. I went out for a coffee early this morning with a friend that is now an office worker for a coffee before he went to work. Then I went back to my hotel and I walked out again a few hours later, and I'm really hungry. So I bought myself an Aunt Annie pretzel with sour cream coating. Oh, and it's so amazing. I probably should have eaten a carrot or something more healthy, but this is it. I'll regret it later. That's all for now. Thank you. L ครับผมเฮ้ยเจอเลย ครับเพื่อนๆทุกคนตอนนี้มาอนุสาวรีย์ชัยสมรภูมิมากินกาแฟครับอร่อยGood evening ทุกคน everybody เพื่อนๆทุกคนโชคดีนะครับผมอาซาฮิ Did you know that you can only buy alcohol at 7-Eleven in Thailand between 11 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon, and from 5 in the afternoon till midnight? All other hours you cannot buy alcohol. Do you know the reason? I'll take it from take the information from a Thai website, and I need to translate, so please bear with me. It says that you are not allowed to buy alcohol from any place in Thailand, stores and supermarkets, including 7-Eleven, between 2 and 5 p.m. because they want to prevent students from buying it and getting drunk while driving their motorbikes home from school. And also they will not be so likely to come across drunks if they pop into 7-Eleven for a snack. So ladies and gentlemen, that's the reason why you cannot buy alcohol between 2 and 5 p.m. in the afternoon and from midnight till 11 in the morning. Now you know. I always forget though. Anyway, cheers. Oh, สดชื่น
6.5 hours later.
I actually stayed at Asia Hotel over 30 years ago, and wow, it did not look like this back then. They've seriously upgraded everything. It looks so fresh and modern now. I'm kind of blown away here. This is another highly recommended superb hotel in Bangkok. Alright, time to go shopping. We're heading to Mabun Krong, probably one of the most well-known malls in all of Thailand. Let's see what we find.
My last full day here in Bangkok has arrived, and tomorrow I have half a day and bound to return to Scandinavia in the late evening. I've come here to Lumpini Park once again to relax, and the temperature is really warm, so I'm sweating my way through a beautiful Bangkok afternoon with clear skies. Anyhow, I would like to touch on a few subjects. I have made a list because I'm terrible at remembering things, and it's really, really warm. This water doesn't help me anything at all because it's also warm. Okay, so I made a list of things I would like to talk about. And first of all, I think working on a worldwide cruise ship in my early age really destroyed me in the way that I got used to traveling around the world, seeing the world, and enjoying the different sights and sounds. And that really made me want to continue that. I'm always seeking new places. I always want to go to new places, even though I go back to many of the same time after time. But I'm really enjoying traveling around the world. And for the last handful number of years, it's been to the US. And now I started going back to Thailand again because it seems to be a better choice right now. And I'm really happy to be back here in Thailand. Thankfully, I'm in a relationship that supports me and that doesn't restrict me, giving me time to travel and explore the world. I wish, of course, that we could travel together, but my job is easier because I work 2 weeks on and 2 weeks off, giving me a lot more time to do what I want to do in life. In the end of things, I can look back and say that I worked only half my life, because most of the ships in the latter year of my career had a 1-1 system, 3 months on, 3 months off, 2 weeks on, 2 weeks off. So I'm very fortunate to say that I worked only half my life and got a lot out of life, experiencing so many places. I really miss Hong Kong though. I would love to go back to Hong Kong again, but I guess things has changed and Scandinavian Airlines no longer flies to Hong Kong. One funny thing though, when I started working on cruise ships at an extremely young age, I was so immature. But of course I thought I was the king of the world. The strange thing is that I made it through unscathed. That is wild. Going ashore in many different places and thinking that nothing could happen to me. And thankfully, nothing did happen. I was just a young man. I was just a young boy in a world that anything could happen. But I made it through. Strangely, I've gotten a lot wiser, and I have to say that my situational awareness is a whole lot better now than back then. Yeah, I lived in Southeast Asia for a couple of decades, and there was a lot of problems occasionally, but they were dealt with the best way I could at that time. So also that time I managed to get through life. Well, until I got stung by dengue fever carrying mosquitoes twice in 10 months. That was tough. Well, it was not only tough, but that was the closest I've been to ending up as just a person in the statistics. I think I need to learn how to appreciate the fact that I made it again. As you know, may understand, I can't really stay in one place. Really, I can't. And traveling is for me an escape, perhaps from reality, but it's also an escape from the winter in Norway, because I usually travel at winter. Yeah. Can we just skip to the part of my life where I just go traveling? That would be amazing. Not bad idea. There are so many places to travel. There are so many people to meet. There is so much food to taste. And there is so much coffee to drink. It's almost mind-numbing to think about it. And yet, I only have a very short time left to do all that. An impossible task. I keep adding places of interest to my bucket list. For that, I use Google Maps. But for every one I knock off, I add 10 additional steps. So I'm falling so behind on my bucket list. Maybe it's going to be stressful because I know deep inside that I will never ever be able to finish that bucket list if I keep adding new points of interest. It seems that I have gotten a large interest and attraction towards big cities. Perhaps that's the reason why I love traveling to places such as Hong Kong, Bangkok, Chicago, Miami, San Francisco. It could be the reason. And what I've also learned is that small experiences created some of the biggest memories during my travels.
Later, much later.